Little quickie video number 2. 1 in 3 millennials would rather own Bitcoin than stocks, says Zero Hedge. No kidding. Well, let's see. Bitcoin was under $2,000 at the beginning of the year, and it's now touching 8,000, 7,000 something. You know, ranges, varies. Ethereum, $18. January. Oh, could I do that one over again? My goodness. Here's another one. Litecoin, $3 to $4. Ooh, that's 60 something dollars today. Come on. Speaking of all that, before I get into the article, I might as well tell you the exact prices. Bitcoin, $71.58. Ethereum, $320. Ripple, 21 cents, whatever. Litecoin, $65. Neo, $31. Nothing real major happening with that at the moment. Omisa Go was 8 something earlier today. It's $7.96. The moment it was just 6 something the other day. I was telling y'all, man, there's some of these coins screaming by me. That was one. What else we got here? EOS, still over $1, $1.15. That was a good one, wasn't it? That thing doubled, more than doubled at one point. 60 cents up to $1.20. It's bouncing around a little bit. $1.07, $1.10. Now it's $1.15. Populous. Ooh wee, Populous. $6.46. Populous. Anywho, it's matter of fact, here's another one that's you may not have expected. Salt. It was low. Again, recently it was down. It was under $3. Under $3. It's now $4.09. $4.09. Interesting. Let me just check one little thing here. Even Pillar's almost 12 cents again. You know, bouncing around. Hit 12.7, 13 actually right there. November 9th. That's today, as I'm doing this video tonight. Right this second, it's 11.5 cents. Almost 12. And some idiot comment in my other video, Joe, are you gonna, since you're paying back the clawback of the commissions you made on the BitPetite scam, since you're paying that back, are you gonna pay me back and others back their Pillar? Bozo, it's up 12 cents is a 20% increase in price. We got in at 10 cents, remember? 12 cents, that's 20% more. It was 14 the other day, and I told everybody, just an FYI, I'm going to go ahead and pull this up. October the 25th, 14 cents. And I came out specifically to do a video to tell everybody out there who's been hating on Pillar, waiting so long, it's been 10 cents, 5 cents, 7 cents. Hey, everyone that couldn't stand it, it's now 14 cents. Shut your effing mouth and sell. Shut your effing mouth and sell. I didn't say it there. I'm saying it now. For anybody that doesn't trust in it. I think Pillar's going to do phenomenally well, but it's going to take some time. It's going to take a little time. A little time to think things over in my life. Anyways. Oh, whoop. Stand by. Wrong button. Somehow I missed 3 and 9. I moved them. 3 and 9. There we go. I moved the my little themes around on accident. Anyways, one of the things I also said, you can get into these things, and I always use Pillar because it has happened so many flipping times. You could have made a freaking fortune on just playing Pillar. And I'm going to show you once again from the last time I said this. It did it again. 14 cents, guys. Hey, anyone out there that's hating this, that's 40% higher at 10 cents, right? 4 more cents, that's 40%. Sell off if you're tired of waiting, whatever. I don't care, right? I'll wait until next year. I think there's big numbers coming. I'm not playing the trading game. I said, but even though next year's coming and some of y'all want to make a move, you can literally play with some of these things in and out. You don't have to like day trade per se. You've got days of periods of time. Usually a few days will go by where you can jump in and get out. Not studying it every day. So let's take a look at this chart. 14 cents. I'm telling y'all all about it. Bang. Someone took some advice. 12.5 cents. from 14. Big drop, instantly recovers back to 14 cents. Someone played that, pulled down, bought low, and then resold it high. I guarantee someone did that. All practically in a 24-hour period of time. It does say October 25th, but it's, not a full day, even though it goes on 25th or whatever. So it goes down again, 12 cents, 12.5. Then we have this huge sell-off, 10 cents, 9 cents. Oh my God, 9 cents. Recovers back to 12, 13 cents, 12.9, 13 cents. That's a nice gain. This is happening. Day that goes by, 2 days goes by, another day goes by. This is what a normal trader dies for. A trader on Wall Street would die for this kind of activity in a stock. Up, down, sell, up, down, sell, up, down, sell, buy, sell, buy, sell, buy, sell. And I told you, if you want to play that game, I used Pillar as one of the examples. Pro tip from JSnip4. Thank you. I appreciate that. Zero hedge. 1 in 3 millennials would rather own Bitcoin rather than what? Rather than stocks. Having dabbled in what they know best, Snap, millennials are increasingly turning their back on stocks and buying Bitcoin. Remember, I was doing a video back then. Remember, Snap IPOs, it goes down. And I was reading an article from a millennial who quoting them. I feel, like I can get into this, and this is interesting, and I know this kind of stuff. And if you look at the Snapchat, well, they just got bought. The big company just bought a big chunk of Snap. Right, the damn thing was tanking. It's horrible. Again, Bitcoin. Snapchat or Bitcoin? Huh. What was Snapchat at when whatever Bitcoin price was at whenever Snapchat IPO'd? I don't even need to go look. You already know it's going to be, Bitcoin was lower compared to where it's at now, insanely higher. Snapchat, few percentage points up and down, or massive returns on Bitcoin. Oh, hard one. Let me think about that one. Yeah, Bitcoin. No wonder 1 in 3 millennials is deciding to look at Bitcoin instead. Having dabbled in what they know best, again, Snap, millennials are increasingly turning their back on stocks and buying Bitcoin. In March of this year, millennials piled into Snap shares. The median age among Snap buyers on Thursday was even younger at 26. I wanted to test the waters and play around with some money. I wouldn't be too devastated to lose, Miss Chantal said. I think I'm going to stick it out for at least a few years. Miss Chantal, who uses Snapchat every day, this might be the same quote, as a matter of fact, this might be the same person, who uses Snapchat every day, said this was her first big stock pick. She's gotten interested in stocks this semester because of classes she's taking on personal finance and branding. She thinks the prospects for Snap are bright, particularly given that Snapchat is changing the way many young people, including her friends, read the news. Snap. I'm just curious. Snapchat price. I'm just curious. I gotta see. They had this big buyout. Oh! Where's Silver and Goldman on this recommendation? He recommended this turd. Oh my God, Silver and Goldman. Did you delete your videos? Are they still up? Or did you delete them? You gotta see this. Oh my God, it's down to $12.38. Isn't that the all-time low? Wait a minute, what we got over here? Nope, $11.83 is the all-time low. Excuse me. But as you can see, ain't no hope for Snapchat. If this was, so again, when was this out? This was March. Is that right? March the 2nd. $24. I remember pump and dump, but $24. Coin market cap. There's Pillar. I want to see Bitcoin. Excuse me. Bitcoin. Back in March time frame. July, April, March, right around here. Okay. March, April, right there. All right. So we're at approximately $1,000. March 19th. $1,000, moving around 1,200 by April, right? 1,170. What's that again today? Oh, that's right. $7,300, 72, whatever. It's bouncing around. Yeah. So, Snapchat. Yeah. Listen to Silver Goldman. He's going to really win you some good ones. Anyways. Where were we? their chart again, of course, showing what I just showed you. This has not ended so well. As a reminder, Peter Lynch has actually recently clarified his now mythical advice, which perhaps some millennials should be paying attention to, which is what's wrong with the popular wisdom version of his ideology, which is usually cited as invest in what you know. It leaves out the role of serious fundamental stock research. People buy a stock and they know nothing about it, he says. That's gambling and that's not good. But they appear to have learned nothing, as Bloomberg reports that a survey by venture capital firm Blockchain Capital found that about 30% of those in the 18 to 34 year range would rather own $1,000 worth of Bitcoin than $1,000 of government bonds or stocks. Bitcoin is up over 600% year to date, which is 60 times more than gold, 30 times more than the NASDAQ, and 5 times the rise of the Swiss National Bank's shares, which is out of control, purchasing everything under the sun. So about those cryptos. Not the pump and dump scams, right? Everybody learned a lesson on those. Stick with the regular cryptos, you'll do fine. What's the safest investment in all those, Joe? What would you do? What would I do? I'll tell you for the millionth time. I'd sit on Bitcoin, Litecoin, and Ethereum. Safest thing ever. If I want to get a little risky, I'm going to jump out on some of these ICOs like I have done and told you about. Pillar, PayPal, all these, right? And some of them we're still waiting on to get their stuff together and issue tokens and get their things going, whatever. Those are my riskier investments. That's all. I don't look at those, high risk. I just say riskier than just sitting on these things, which is why I do sit on quite a few of these things, and I have those risky ICOs over here too. But the super, super risky stuff, these Ponzi multi-level, those days are over. Those days are over. I will never, ever even look at one of those things. Other than you telling me, here's a new one, Joe. Okay, let me go expose it. That's about it. Okay? In all fairness. While just 2% of Americans own or have owned the cryptocurrency, according to the survey, that investor base might get larger as millennials become the main investment force. At that point, U.S. regulators may have to approve some Bitcoin ETFs, and the derivatives market might be somewhat mature, making it easier for the new Bitcoin buyers. The question is, will the millennial curse strike cryptocurrencies? Magic 8 Ball? Will it? Reply is hazy. Try again. Now, time is money, Magic 8 Ball. I already know the answer. Go back to bed, son. Take care.